Let's put it all together now and see how these sessions relate to each other. Not just the names of them that you can see here, but what they give you, right? So we're on the third session there. Engaging client outreach, but what it does, it gives you 2 or 3 clients, 2 or 3 contacts for planned intentional outreach. Let's look at some of the others for just a moment. I'm going to develop my referral network with intentional actions. I'm going to ensure my success by going through the introduction of business development. And the number 5, I'm going to get all this done in 15 minutes a week because I'm going to be organized. I'm going to calendar a little meeting with myself where once a week I'm doing the things that will make all of these happen. It's not that overwhelming. I think it's more overwhelming to not know what you're doing, to juggle it in your mind, to do, bursts of activity. What I'm talking about here, especially in the 15 minutes a week session, is kind of like training for a marathon. You can't say, oh, I want to run a marathon and go out and run a 10K tomorrow and then 30K the next day and be ready for a marathon. It takes time, right? Business development is kind of like that. You can't just have a quick burst of activity and think, there, I made it. It's much better to do small pieces on a regular basis. It'll move the needle better and faster. You'll get a sense of relief that you're more organized and strategic. Time is your most scarce resource. Is that a good sentence? Time is scarce. You're busy. You're an attorney. This is one of the number one pushbacks I get when sometimes a firm asks me to come in and work with these 10 junior partners on a junior partner program. I'm so busy. There's no way I can do this. It's going to take too much time. But for some of the things I've just talked about, well, if you're more intentional, you're more organized, you're actually going to spend less time than you think. And it's going to be, you're going to breathe a sigh of relief that you now have a better handle on what you're doing. So after this session, you get the detailed takeaways. You're going to make a time commitment to go through the outline, this session, the takeaways. Hopefully you're going to calendar a 15 or 30 minute a week session to do what you're trying to do here, right? You're in this session because you want to grow as an attorney. You want to be a better business person as an attorney. Cool. Great. Your commitment, quarterly outreach for meaningful, useful communication to those clients and contacts that you've selected. If you put everything into this framework, you're diligent about it, you're regular, reach out to me, do the core 5 sessions, you are going to be so far beyond your competition and even the people within your firm. Gosh, I guess I'm going to tell 2 quick stories here. One attorney who was doing, he was a practice group leader. He was doing what we're talking about here. He had a little hotel hanger, the little door hanger thing, do not disturb, and he wrote on it in a Sharpie, because I'm in my business development session. He would hang that on the outside of his door. Now, generally, with his practice group in this firm, I have an open door policy. People come and go. It was a very busy office when I first met with him, when we were doing some of the work we were doing. And he came up with the idea, like, I've got to shut my door because I really need 15, 20 minutes a week where I can just put my head down and do this stuff. So he put that on the door, and people started to notice as they were walking by, oh, that's Bill. He's doing his business development session right now with himself. Who's in there with him? He's by himself. It was so cool to see the buzz that happened in the firm. I'm so tempted to make those door hangers and send them out to you so you could use those. But this is one story of the way that somebody who was very busy made sure that he had the time. And it was cool to see how the others kind of bought into the whole idea. And he definitely got noticed for one who was upping his business development game. Second quick story. Working with an attorney, and she just was on her social media like every 10 minutes or so. And I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just, oh, hold on one sec. So as we were working, a lot of it was really important stuff. It wasn't just she's cruising around on TikTok, but the phone kept zzz, and she kept answering that. We made a deal on this 15-minute a week session that you have with yourself, you're going to hand your phone, put it on silent, hand it to your admin outside your office, close your door, and do your 15 minutes. And it was funny because I actually got a text from her, I'm doing it. Well, how can you be doing it if you don't have your phone in your hand? Well, it was just before she handed it over. Well, her admin started to tell the others, you know what one of my attorneys does? She gives me her phone and I hold on to it for 15 minutes while she goes and does her business development weekly meeting with herself. I think word got around in the lunchroom and throughout the firm. She got attention and she was actually asked, what are you doing and how can our other attorneys do that? Kind of cool. You might have that happen to you. Both of those stories, the hanger, the phone. All of these actions are guaranteed to move the needle. They're going to help you realize your goal. Increased revenues, new clients, increased referrals, all three. Great. Increase my business development skills. Even better. Get it on paper or on your calendar or in a program, whatever you like to do for organizing yourself. Budget your time. Really important. Give your phone to somebody. Get a little hanger. Start today. Maybe when you finish this session, the one little act that you do today, well, you've already done it this session. The next thing you might do is go through the takeaways that come to you. Outline, session, takeaways. I've already started. I've started today, and I'm making a commitment to continue. Any questions that you have, reach out to me. There's my email address. Again, after this session, you'll get takeaways, all about ways to help you do focused and engaging client outreach. Thank you so much for your time. Look forward to working with you.